I'm Anna Salas, and welcome to this 3D Construct Emotional Template session. This is number 6, and today we're going to be working with the emotional template dynamics of attention, connection, and disappointment. I wanted to do a little bit of a sharing with this one because I found it to be very, very interesting in how it is like an interlocked overlay with a template that we've worked on previously: rejection, abandonment, and jealousy. I call these templates the Devil's Tinker Toys or Lego set because they do interlock and they do form structures. And if you can imagine energy just sort of being let loose inside a structure where there was really no way out, and you just kept bouncing from one structure to another and starting all over again. So from my perspective, what we're looking at has to do with the energetic dynamics that we live in, things that go on in our bodies, hormonal triggers, emotional stress triggers that affect our physiology. And we're talking about a system that was set in place deliberately. And as some of you who've been doing this work with me for a while know, I've shared information about our brain structures, about the limbic brain, about the amygdala. And we're learning more and more how our perceptions can and are being manipulated. And one of the ways that's worked for centuries are these templates. It's very hard to find a human being who's never experienced the emotion of jealousy. It's very hard to find a human being who at some time or another hasn't felt abandoned or rejected, or as though they're being punished for a reason they can't understand, or though they've sacrificed something and they're not sure why they're doing it or what happened, or they're suffering a loss of heartbreak. So these templates have a really profound impact. Well, what if I work this? This was the beginning of my journey, really. What if it was the beginning of my finding the third way, in addition to cheese? What if I take this reflection and I begin to play with it? I begin to go within and work it and feel it and touch it and smell it. What is that? Where did that come from? Why is that there? How could this person be reflecting that back to me? That's not how I see myself at all. It was a very, very profound time. I went really deep in, and I wrote a lot of poetry. I wrote, and used it as a creative. The creativity was always there for me to help feel and gain insight. And then I had to really address not only the self-loathing of being a brown person in a culture that just, you're worse than dirt, worse than poop, and being female.
Yeah.
Because, by the time you're in high school, if you're missing the fact that there's a gender issue and that women are really loathed by this society, by the patriarchy, and by men are culturally conditioned to loathe women.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They are. And so I had to choose that wasn't, I was going for my wholeness.